Just for real.
This is not a joke. Boxing's biggest super fight just got even crazier, both in the ring and outside the airport. After their intense press tour and that viral shove in New York, Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford shocked everyone again. But this time, it wasn't during a fight or on stage. It happened in public right in front of fans. No ring, no rules, just chaos. Security had to step in fast as the two boxing stars clashed at Las Vegas International Airport.
Streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it on the streets. I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
The airport clash between Canelo and Crawford wasn't random, it was the result of rising tension from their press tour. What started as words turned into chaos, showing how personal this fight has become. Their upcoming match now promises to be one of the most explosive and emotional battles in boxing.
You say, I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on his real match.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
Let's be honest. Canelo and Crawford have never liked each other, whether online or face-to-face. Their rivalry didn't start with anything friendly. It began with years of calling each other out.
The crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
Crawford has wanted this fight for a long time. He beat all the top welterweights and took down Errol Spence. He said he wanted to be one of the greats, and to do that, he had to go after Canelo Alvarez, boxing's biggest star and super middleweight champion.
I'm going with TerenceCrawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break TerenceCrawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I have not been against Terence Crawford against nobody like that. You got to show me that you
But
can beat.
Canelo didn't want to hear it. For years, he brushed off Crawford, saying he was too small and not a big enough threat. Fans thought Canelo was avoiding him. Crawford felt disrespected. So when the fight was finally announced, all that anger and tension came out fast.
I'm hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take him come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. They gonna cry.
Go ahead.
Wow.
But after Canelo's last fight, Crawford walked into the ring, and the mood turned tense. Their face-off was intense and serious. That moment quickly made headlines. Then came the press tour, which felt more like a war full of arguments, stares, and non-stop tension between the two fighters.
I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turkey Lashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to he walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't with me.
Is it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Sunday fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
He pissed me off.
Overall.
He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be almost the same.
Crawford reached Las Vegas a day earlier. Videos from his workout and media appearances have already been posted. He appeared calm, focused, and full of confidence, showing he's ready for the big fight. His relaxed attitude is a sign he's prepared and not shaken by all the hype around him.
And say a lot of negative things about Canelo's resume, but I won't. I wanna, pay homage to the fighters that he fought. And if he don't want to pay homage to the fighters I fought, if he think they nobodies, then come fight time, then I wonder what they're gonna say after I beat him.
When he pushed you, I know you've gained weight. You look actually a lot bigger. When he gave you a half shove, how is that size feeling now?
Listen, that wasn't nothing.
That was
what I mean? That little push didn't do nothing, as you can see. But come fight time, we're not gonna be pushing, we're gonna be punching. So
Canelo's arrival in Las Vegas was anything but smooth. His flight was delayed, and his team looked frustrated. When he finally landed, he wasn't smiling or waving to fans, just quiet and serious. No interviews, no selfies, just tension. When asked about the previous shove on stage, Canelo simply said he felt more excited and ready to train harder. What no one expected was that Crawford was just a few gates away. Near the baggage claim, everything exploded. Canelo spotted Crawford, walked straight up to him, and hit him in the face. Chaos broke out. Security jumped in. This fight just got
Any style that you give Canelo that is similar to a Bivol, he's going to have trouble with. Anyone who stays on their toes, anyone who flicks a jab in front of his face, anybody who knows how to keep the distance, just like Bivol did, Canelo will have trouble. That's the bottom line, because again, he walks on quicksand. That's just what his style is. I mean, it's worked for him all these years, and he's become accustomed to knocking his opponents out, walking them down with a lot of power. He can take advantage of it, Charlo, if he knows how to use his distance. And the distance you get with your feet, the distance you obviously utilize with your jab, you keep your distance. But if you know how to combine the footwork with your jab or your right hand or your combinations, then it's a perfect combination to
Forget the belts and pay-per-view numbers. This fight is all about pride and proving who truly rules boxing. Canelo has never faced this kind of pressure, not in the ring and not from fans. Many believe he's shaken and finally sees Crawford as a real threat. But Crawford doesn't think he needs a knockout to win. He knows Canelo has lost before without being knocked out, and that's not his main goal. If the knockout comes, it comes, he said. When asked about legacy, Crawford didn't say if I win, he said when I win. That confidence shows true mental strength.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
So would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older, and he does. Don't get me wrong, he does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
It's a tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. I always have respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
Floyd Mayweather is quietly watching everything unfold and smiling. He was the last fighter to outclass Canelo in the ring, and during the recent press tour, Floyd made headlines by calling Canelo easy work and teasing a possible rematch. After Canelo punched Crawford at the airport, Mayweather's legacy seemed even stronger. Canelo looked like he lost control, something fans and critics quickly noticed. With Crawford, Oscar de la Hoya, and Floyd all throwing shade, It feels like the old legends are circling, waiting for Canelo to slip. Experts say Canelo struggles with slick fighters, those who stay light on their feet, use jabs, and keep their distance, like Bivol did. Some think the airport punch was staged to sell the fight, but the raw reactions and chaos suggest otherwise. This isn't just hype, it's real. And Canelo's recent behavior doesn't look like confidence. It looks like pressure is finally getting to him.
Of course, like, you've accomplished everything. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You've been undisputed now in 2 weight classes. This would give you an undisputed championship in the 3rd weight class. But not just that, you know you're fighting an all-time great, and you know that the credit's going to go to you if you beat a guy like Canelo Alvarez at 168. Is that why you want it?
Well, when I beat him.
When you beat him.
Definitely. You know, the stakes is high. You know, it's high risk, high reward type of fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
When would you say, from memory, that you first thought this fight was a real possibility, that you started thinking about this fight actually happening?
Well, I started thinking about it, you know, a couple of years ago when they started talking about Spence fighting Canelo. Then just, you know, sizing him up, like, all right, how tall is he? You know, how long his arms and things like that. Just sizing him up like that and going to his fights and things like that. And when he walk out the ring, I'm looking at him, oh, big. You know, so me talking to him with Turkey and Turkey not wanting to fight. And me like, yeah, this is the fight that I want, being that, you know, he's the last great fighter of our era. You know, that's just like, you know, me fighting a Pacquiao, Mayweather, De La Hoya, and things like that. So.
Crawford stands tall and confident. He has nothing to lose. If he wins, he becomes a legend. If he loses, he dared to be great. He believes he has the speed, reach, and better boxing skills than Canelo, even if Canelo has size and power. Crawford respects Canelo but isn't afraid. He's used to fighting bigger opponents and believes in his own skills. The shove didn't shake him, it motivated him. Still, this fight is no joke. Canelo's power at 168 and even 175 is dangerous, as fighters like Caleb Plant and Kovalev learned. Crawford is jumping from 135, 3 full weight classes up.
Streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it on the streets. I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
Many boxing experts are worried about Crawford. They wonder what will happen if Canelo lands a hard punch to his body or chin. This isn't Spencer Porter, this is Canelo, the face of Mexican boxing, known for his knockout power in both hands. The big question is whether Crawford's skill and fight IQ will work at 168 pounds or if the weight is too much. Some believe Crawford shouldn't even be moving up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo. They say he's just too small, and point to how Jermall Charlo struggled with the same jump. It's like that scene in Rocky 2, when Apollo's trainer warned him not to fight again because Rocky was too tough. But Apollo didn't listen and paid the price. People fear Crawford might be making the same mistake. Still, Crawford isn't just any fighter, he's sharp, smart, and one of the best switch hitters in boxing today.